My name's Matthew Higgs. I am the New Talent and Technical Development Programme Manager for Severn Trent Water. I'm responsible for primarily our graduate and apprentice programmes and technical development within the organisation. Severn Trent is a water and wastewater company primarily, which means we deliver both clean and wastewater services to the 6.5 million customers in our region. We also are part of a bigger Severn Trent PLC, which has a non-regulated business, Severn Trent Services, which specialises in basically water management and water-related products all over the world across 27 different locations. Severn Trent Water's recruitment team comprises of a core talent and resourcing team that deals with all aspects of talent management of around about 8 people. We have an on-site partner who then deals with a lot of the BAU work, which is another around about 12 to 14 heads. We also have contract administration support that deals with onboarding, reference checking and contract generation as well, which is another 3 or 4 people. So roughly around about 20 people dependent. Direct sourcing for a lot of our BAU roles tends to come through our company website and also from sort of local connections as well. We are a very long established employer in our region, so most people tend to know who we are and when we have opportunities coming up. We're a generational company as well, so in some cases we have 3 generations of the same family working here. My grandfather worked here as a civil engineer as well, so there's a lot of passing down of vacancies and opportunities, particularly for our apprentice programme, almost effectively from sort of father to son. I think inevitably you have an improving economic situation, which means that the competition for talent, which never really went away for certain sectors, I think is going to get more intense. You're going to start to see salary inflation, which means organisations are going to have to be much more savvy in terms of how they put over their employee value proposition, particularly if you're not able to compete on offering massive bonuses or huge salaries or extensive benefits packages. I think you've got increasing candidate expectation as the market's increased that needs to be managed. I think you will have a proliferation of suppliers re-entering the market. The inevitable sort of pop-up agencies will start aggregating again, starting to sew up supply. If we take engineering, for example, in some fairly niche areas. I also think you've got the competition from some of the major projects. If we take engineering again with High Speed 2, we've already had engineers being contacted provisionally by agencies trying to sew up candidate streams beforehand. My initial thoughts are that I wish that it existed about 15 years ago when I was being bombarded by 8 calls a day from 8 separate agencies, 5 days a week. I think it puts a lot more control back in the hands of the in-house team when it comes to the agency relationships, which has for a long time relied on who knows what to whom. I think it takes some of that ambiguity out of it. It also places the control around setting the fees and getting agencies to engage who are actually interested. It gives us a bit more of an indication, I think, in terms of what we want to do. I think it's a potential to be a very useful channel, particularly in those hard to find, hard to source areas as well.